So in this video we will discuss about the introduction of oxidation and reduction with example. Okay, so as you guys all know, in the previous video we have started a new chapter. The name of the chapter was the electrochemistry, and we have discussed all the little bit introduction about the reduction and oxidation with the example. So here we are going with the detail. First of all, if we talk about the oxidation, okay, so oxidation I'm having the three examples I'll be giving you. For example, there is the addition of O2, which is oxygen. If there is the addition of oxygen, we are calling that as a oxidation. For example, carbon plus oxygen, that is equal to the carbon dioxide. Here the oxygen is adding, which means this is the oxidation. For example, copper plus oxygen, here we are calling that as a, here you can see that the oxygen is added, which means the oxidation is there. Okay, second we are having the term of the oxidation, that is the removal of hydrogen. For example, I'm having the hydrogen sulfide, okay, and hydrogen sulfide, okay, and with the chemical reaction the hydrogen is getting separate, the hydrogen is getting removed by the sulfur, and here the sulfur is there. So sulfur is here what, it is in the solid state or in the particle state. Okay, no compound is there with the solid. Here it was in the sulfur was in the compound form. So you can see that here the hydrogen is basically removed, so we are calling that process as a oxidation. Next example if you talk about, that is the methane. Okay, so in the chemical reaction the carbon is getting separated by the hydrogen. So here you can see the hydrogen is getting separated by the methane. We can see in methane the carbon is getting separated by the hydrogen, or hydrogen is getting separated by the carbon. With that the hydrogen is getting separated. The conclusion is that, so the reaction is oxidation. Okay, third we are having that if the compound is losing the electron, so which means that the oxidation is there. Okay, for example I'm having the iron, okay, and here you can see that if we are having the iron, so in iron here you can see that iron has basically lost the 3 electron, okay, and here you can see that in the chemical reaction it lost the 3 electron. Here you can see that it is in the, you can see that in the, here in this is the in the single atom, okay, this is, and this is the you can see that in the homo form, and it is like lost the 3 electron, and here you get a positive 3 is there, which means that like the iron is basically lost 3 electron, and the electron that is loose we are writing on that there in the right side, which means that iron is lost the 3 electron. The process we are calling that as a oxidation. For example, let me tell you another example. For example, here we are having the cyanide, okay, not cyanide, the name of the compound I forget that. This is not cyanide is this. Okay, if we talk about this, so here you can see that this compound is basically already has basically, it is basically lost the 2 electron, okay, and here it is becoming this, which means that it has lost 2 electron more. In the first term here you can see the 2 electron, it is already lost. After the chemical reaction it lost 2 electron more, 2 electron more. So 2 electron more, which means plus 4, okay, it has lost the 2 electron, which 2 before and 2 in the chemical reaction, so which means the 2 electron are lost. So the process we are calling that as a oxidation. Let me give you another example of this is the copper, okay, this is the copper plus oxygen. For example, And if we talk about in the chemical reaction, the copper has basically lost the two electron. Copper has basically lost the two electron, and two electron is basically gained by the oxygen. Here I am writing two electron gained by the oxygen, which minus sign, which means it is telling that it has gained two electron. Okay, plus sign, which is like telling that it has basically lost the two electron. So here the process we are calling that as a oxidation. Let me give you another example. For example, here we are having the sodium. Okay, sodium is there, and here and here you can see that sodium has basically lost the two electron. So here the process we are calling that as the oxidation. Okay, so oxidation, in which means that the increasing of a number, increasing of a oxidation number. Here these are what? These are what? These are the oxidation number. The increasing of the oxidation number. Here it is 2, it is 4, which means the oxidation number is increased. So the increasing of the oxidation number, we are calling that as a oxidation. Oxidation number is basically, you can say, the increase by the loss of electron. So that we are calling that process as a oxidation. So in this video we have discussed about the oxidation with the help of the examples. In the next video we will discuss about the reduction with the help of the examples.